All
Okay.
right, welcome to the special episode of Burning the Redshirt. It's me and Chris today doing our Dynasty League startup draft. So you're going to hear just a lot of just chatter like between us, like you guys aren't even there. What is playing? I hear music. Why is there music? I have no idea what that is. Is that something in the Discord?
I don't hear anything, so.
You don't hear anything?
No.
Something in my headphones, but whatever. It's got to be Jared.
Jared's trying to distract us. Typical Jared.
I'm about to mute him. Hold on.
This whole Discord thing is just throwing us all for a loop.
Can I just mute him? No, it's not Jared. What the hell is it? Oh my God. This is wild. But anyway, guys, we are...
Is it like a commercial? Is it like you get hit with an ad? Do you have something going on in the background that like an ad?
I think
maybe
so. I have
like a mini window.
Twitter's open.
This is so on brand for us that I don't hear anything, so that's good.
This is crazy. What is happening? Wow. It just stopped.
Was it any good?
Did you guys hear music? That was Jared's music. Okay, great. I was like,
Jared was distracting us.
Yeah, we started our recording, and all of a sudden, like this music starts playing, and I'm trying to. You're good.
Good thing we're gonna have plenty of time for you to edit this the next couple of days. So, because we're not doing this live,
let me start it over to the re intro.
Yeah.
All right, cut. All right, welcome back to Burning the Redshirt. This is Zach and Chris here talking our Dynasty startup draft. This is really different for us. So we're actually sharing a team in this league, me, him, and Andrew, but Andrew could not be here with us. So we're going to be talking draft strategy. You won't hear this till after the draft's done, so we're not giving away any secrets. But those of you who can't follow along, you can hear it listening to this. So Chris, anything you want to say before we get going in 3 minutes?
I mean, this has been a crapshoot so far. I was trying to keep it PG. I mean, this whole thing is going to be a crapshoot when you have this many teams and this many rounds. Like,
yeah,
it's just going to be wild, especially because I think we're going to have a lot of people on auto draft, like maybe 4. It's going to go pretty quick. We're in the middle, I think, which is nice. But
yeah.
I think we talked. It's like I think we have 3 quarterbacks here, so really we have none, which is going to be chaotic. We have determined you, Zach, are going to be making the picks,
right?
Literally, like physically.
Oh, and 1 minute timer for the first 20. We're doing a 20 rounds. We're going to probably increase it from a minute to like a minute and a half at some point, but the first 20 rounds are live tonight, and then we'll do a slow draft for the last 25. It's 45 total rounds. So obviously, if you did a 45 round draft, you'd be here till tomorrow evening. So
the math shakes out to like 5 hours for this. So,
right. But I do think there's going to be a few autos, and then some people probably drop out and
go auto. Yeah.
So if you're not present in the draft room, I did make it to where if you're not present on your first pick, it'll time out, and then after the first pick, it's going to auto. So if you're not here, then I hope you don't take Zappy.
So we have about a minute till we start here, and we currently have 5. We talked about this in a pod that'll be released probably Sunday or Monday or something like that.
Yeah,
today is Saturday, obviously.
Yeah,
there's 5 young guys that have 2 years of eligibility that are proven, that are studs. Those are our top 5. Then we have a couple of like your draft eligible studs. 2 of them we think have a shot somewhat, nothing guaranteed obviously, to stay an extra year. And then from there we have a board of about 25 to 30 that we feel decently confident with ranked wise. Not perfect, but like decent. That just gets us through the second round. So
yeah, this is crazy because it's like, I think it's 320 picks for this 20 rounds. But
oh
yeah, Jared's upset.
I don't blame him. Luckily,
The other two guys weren't listening, so
yeah, one of them wasn't listening, and one of them, JD. I mean,
he's auto. I think is he autoed or is
he's in right now. I think he's drafting him.
He'll probably take his.
There's no way he heard it though because
he's not in Discord. Oh, there's one. We're live.
Oh boy,
we are live. Go. Caleb Williams is the first.
Yeah,
pick.
There's no way that he was listening because he's at a party or something, drafting from his phone.
Yeah.
So, well, that's one of the top 5, obviously. So we'll see. This will be interesting. I mean, I think after the second round is when it really will get interesting. So we'll see.
Yeah. All right. So Travion Henderson, who was first on our board, went second. Oh boy. Well,
you think this is the perfect opportunity for Jared to go Bowers?
I think he has to go Bowers here.
He's a Georgia guy.
That's what I mean.
It's a great pick.
He's not getting him. He's not. Oh, whoa.
Ooh.
Lou Nichols, then Stroud.
We are one pick away from guaranteeing ourselves one of our top 5.
Wow, top Stroud. 5. I wouldn't have minded Stroud at 8. As we talked about.
He's not even, and I don't have an issue with Stroud. I mean, if you're trying to win now, that's an amazing pick, right?
Yeah. I mean,
he doesn't even go 104 anymore in best balls. So it is a little.
You're only getting 1 year out of him.
You know, there's a couple proven studs still out there, so this will be interesting. I mean,
yeah,
who knows? That's why these are so difficult. Is that you expect one thing maybe to happen, and the complete opposite happens. So, I mean, Jared's got to be happy. Ooh, like Sean Tucker.
Whoa.
Tucker. Not even close to what I was thinking.
I wasn't even thinking first round.
He was probably, I think he was just outside our top 30. I mean, that's a good pick. He's a great player, but he's draft eligible. So you're saying that you like him more than Smith and Jigba, or you think he's going to stay an extra year? Or do you think that Willie got confused by the freshman marking on his Fantrax name?
I mean, surely not.
Fantrax I love Fantrax because they give us this opportunity to do this, but they just need to invest a little bit more resources. We shouldn't still see Bailey Zappi on the board.
Well, I thought about trying to go in and remove their eligibility, but I'm that's so many players. All right, so yours went at 1-6.
So real quick, we got to figure this out. We have Worthy 1, Bowers 2. I like Worthy more than Bowers, as much as I know that tight end is here, but I like Worthy more than Bowers.
I don't mind it either. I imagine, man, it's gonna be Smith and Jigba, or he went Bryce Young. Whoa!
All right,
so Zach, quarterbacks have gone heavy, so we have to go Worthy, right?
Yeah, Worthy's our pick. I like Worthy the most, and I know that Andrew had talked about going those receiver running backs.
Yeah,
is where he wanted to focus. So
yes, Worthy fell to us.
Do you think
I knew this was going to go differently?
Do you think there's a shot Bowers lands to us?
No, I would think not. That's still 15 picks.
I would agree, but tight ends seem, this.
But he's been going third round of best balls, right? I don't know how he makes it to us.
I think we're gonna have our first timeout. We're gonna have 3 back-to-back timeouts.
So the stream is not live. Oh, it is live. Okay, there we go. It is live.
So with going receiver, do you have any next pick? I mean,
here's the thing about this league. So we have 4. We start 4 receivers. So I really don't mind this pick at all because you're going to have to start 4 every week.
Bijan and JSN, those are pretty.
Depending what goes here, I think we take best receiver on the board.
Well, I think we just. I don't think we have to peg ourselves to one or the other because we did get a receiver, but.
I think, if 6 more go, if 6 more go here, then no, we don't take a receiver. But I think the running back, like Allen, Vaughn, and Gibbs went 11, 12, 13.
Here's the best thing about taking Worthy. We have 2 years of Worthy.
Right.
Which means we can afford to go old in the next 2 picks and not feel like we're pegging ourselves to one or the other. I didn't know that like
Ali
Andrew is a
just
big.
went.
That's a good pick. I like Ali.
Yeah,
But
at 14 is great.
If Harrison comes back to us at 25,
Travion Thomas.
We got a running back run here. If Harrison comes back to us, we are. I mean, I would take Bowers over him and then Harrison, 100%.
Perry. All right, so
Here comes Do you think he's going to double up and go Addison? Great name, by the way. Styling, profiling. I love every part of that.
So I think the third round's where it's really going to start getting spicy, because these are all the like the guys in this first round are all the basically the household names, maybe exception of Tucker and Travion Thomas.
Those feel like the only two semi-reaches for sure.
Right. But if Travion Thomas, is he a true sophomore?
No,
he's
draft eligible.
This is his fourth
Shipley
year.
feels a little bit steep, but he's got 2 years.
I think I'm wondering too. Like people see that there's 16 teams in this draft. They're thinking
Rogers, Addison.
Yeah,
we have a shot at getting Bowers. I told you. I mean, he's gonna go one of these two, right? The nice thing is that Jared's picking early. He's smart. Andy's Georgia. There's no way if Jared was like one of these early second rounders, he'd be gone.
Cunningham. So we're going to be basically just living on the edge with a tight end. I mean, with a quarterback.
So we have 3 picks. So Bowers and Harrison are our top 2. Who's our third? Do you like my Donovan Edwards? Do you like?
I don't mind going. Like Hookers
not going to matter because
Schrader and Hooker.
McBride just went.
Okay, so it's Bowers or Harrison. Which one?
I like. I mean, we'll go Bowers 100%. We were going to go him 108 and be happy about it.
Yeah,
we're going to get 2 studs. If we go Bowers, we have 2 proven studs with 2 years. Let's
go. Come on. Holy shit. If we get Bowers here.
You said it couldn't happen. I'm jacked up. If we get Harrison, I'm jacked up too. Can you imagine having Worthy and Harrison for 2 years in a 4 receiver starting 2 flex league? Like,
because you could argue like Harrison's value is going to only increase next year because Smith and Jigba is gone.
Right? Ohio State can use 2 receivers easily.
Right, but then Smith and Jigba is going to be gone, you would think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's gone.
Oh,
I mean, unless something bad happens.
He's not in the room, so it's going to auto. Oh! Bowers?
Yeah, 100%. I told you, I thought there was an outside shot at it because it's not like so explicitly tight end premium.
It's not premium, but you have to start 2.
But it is premium because there's 16 teams and there's 2 starting per week, which means you need at least 3 good ones because you're going to have to rotate one in a little bit.
Yeah. Like, I think you get 2 solid ones, then you have like a flyer on a guy that you're like, yeah, hopefully he pops for 10, 12 points when we play him.
Yeah. So, I mean, next pick, I still think we go because we have 2 studs that are young, we can do anything.
I like quarterback.
I like quarterback if Marvin Harrison's not on the board.
That's fair.
Because
so we have Schrader listed. There. We have Schrader listed, but I'd rather go Hooker. I know he's a senior. I know.
The board is sketchy. Like it's just like a rough board at this point.
I'd go Hooker.
I mean, considering what our team is right now, like I don't have any issue going with the proven guy. Like I would definitely like Plumlee for me drops down the board now. I think Brendan Armstrong moves up the board for me now.
Yeah. What about
Lee kind of moves down? I'm sorry, Andrew. Kiner kind of moves down. We don't need to take.
Harrison.
That's a good pick by Jared. Yeah, that's a good pick. That's a really good pick. He was just outside. He was like our 9 or 10.
It's funny that we took he was probably lining up Bowers too.
I don't blame him one bit, but there's
what I'm saying is like it's like no real reason his guy and he took ours.
Yeah, there's no real reason to think that. I mean, Harrison lasting this long to me, it's surprising. Harrison goes about what was this pick 30? I mean, he's gone by pick 30 in best balls right now. But
so looking at this. So we have our little ranking spreadsheet that we kind of did, the three of us, and a name that popped on there that like I think Andrew may have put on there, Preston Stone. Where do you think he goes in this?
I mean, Tanner Mordecai, I think, has 2 years, right? Technically.
But like, didn't we talk about it on a pod? Like, why would Preston Stone stay there?
Nate put out a good tweet about staying at SMU. Like, that's
a good offense.
It's a great production area, like a team. Mm-hmm. And then like his dad went there. He lives there. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of reasons for him to stay there if it just means him sitting one more year. But if Mordecai has 2 years, which I think he does.
All right, let me put that Jared. Let me put this one guy on auto because he's
low key Ontario Brown to me is a good pick. Like, that's a really good pick. I mean, he's going to have 2 running back studs. Well, 1 running back stud and then 1 likely very good to potential stud. Like, we might be taking Ontario Brown top 2 rounds next.
Okay.
JD Yankee, man. JD, you couldn't have invited him to this league. That's a great 3 first picks.
Yeah.
He's got 2 young guys and a stud. Yeah.
He's set at quarterback. So now. I mean, like, wide receiver is always the most stacked position, like, because there's so many guys out there, and then in the waiver wire, you can always find guys. But in this league, we start 4. And if you don't have 2 really good ones, it's going to be hard to win.
Be trouble, yeah.
It's going to be hard to win.
It's going to be brutal,
regardless of who your quarterback is. Look, Millen. Andrew's going to be pissed.
Well, I mean, Andrew's not going to be mad when he found out that he went 302.
302. He's like, why didn't you take him at 209?
Here's the question: where do we go next? I love Brendan Armstrong. But I think we can actually kind of try to see if we can wait till the 4th round for him.
Yeah, I agree. I think what's the best running back on the board?
On him right now.
Kiner? That's really hard.
I mean, Kiner is like young. Keaton Mitchell is like a 6th rounder in best ball. Tank is like a 5th rounder. Corum is, I think, probably the best running back on the table.
What about this Nick Singleton?
I wouldn't go. We talked about this. Well, it doesn't matter now.
He went there.
Rashee Rice is an old guy that goes pretty high. Like, this is like about the Rashee Rice area.
Okay.
I want to avoid Booty, by the way. Like,
I do too.
A great value pick here.
I was going to suggest that. Like, I wouldn't even have him on the board unless we get him in like the 8th round or something. Like, he falls stupid low. Like,
what about going Nathaniel Dell?
Go wide receiver. That's loaded up.
Get the 2nd receiver. I think like Corum to me is up there. I like Dell. And
I think Dell's cool. I like Dell.
There's technically a shot he could stay. I don't think he's. Let me look. Wow, he went to Alabama. Oh my God, he's definitely going pro after this year. He went to Alabama A&M.
Dell.
Yeah.
All right. What about
like 4 or 5 years out of? I think I'd rather go Corum over that.
What about?
I don't want Josh Downs. He's got double bye week.
Where do you place Mario Williams?
So I have him on this list, but I just don't want to do that. I don't think we're there yet.
Luther Burden went 3.6. See, now people are starting to grab these freshmen or these young guys. I think that's okay, but
so Marvin Mims is still available. So he's comparable to kind of Dell.
But do we like that offense?
I'd rather Dell than Mims.
I would too. If we're going to just go for production, it's got to be Dell.
I don't think there's another.
All right, so Downs went.
Nice.
I'm cool with either one of these guys that we have here.
Dell or Corum?
I think I'd leave Dell. I'd lean Dell personally.
I'm good with Dell. Go Dell.
Let's do
Dell. There's a shot we could get Corum on the way back.
Right. This is where people are becoming available.
I think preferably I would really hope that Armstrong lasts to us here at this next one.
I think one of our quarterbacks has to be I know I always talk about him, DeQuan Finn. Like he's sophomore, and he's going to run a lot.
There's a couple good quarterbacks that have 2 years.
I'm not saying right here in the next pick.
I know. I'm just saying like there's a couple there that are really intriguing. So this will be interesting. Let's see. There's a couple good like a bunch of draft eligible running, like Keaton Mitchell, Travis Dye are both intriguing options.
Why is he not auto draft? It says immediately pick for owners not present in the draft room. Why is it? Anyway, he's supposed to auto pick, but who do you get? Brennan Armstrong. Okay, so Armstrong went.
I think at a certain point we do have to acknowledge quarterback.
Yeah, well, there's 11 that have gone. I wish it would tell you like on the pick, like what like QB 11 there, QB 12, right? Like it would tell you.
Yeah, that'd
be kind of cool.
I'm surprised that Cameron Ward.
There he goes.
I was gonna say it's still available and he just got taken. You know what? Dejon Stribling, by the way, from Washington State, has 2 years eligibility. Did you know that? He's a true sophomore.
Well, I saw it because I know he was a freshman last year, and I remember people
really like him. So
people were reaching for him last year, and I'm like, okay, whatever. But I mean, he was productive, especially as a freshman wide receiver.
I mean, he's like a 5th or 6th round best ball guy right now. So right now, my top 3 are Corum, Schlee, and Schrader. Schlee's not going pro. Like he ain't going pro.
No.
He could get an easy 2 years. I'm pretty
sure.
Like
we could run it. We could run it with Schlee and Finn as our 2 QBs.
Just mac it up. The problem is you have to find some. But like Schlee is gonna. I mean, he is
Okay, question. Where does Jackson Dart come into play?
Well, I had said something about that earlier. I think I had maybe mentioned
because Plumlee's still on the board too.
I think technically Plumlee's got 2 years.
Yeah, looking at the Fantrax stats and stuff, like he's had 3 years of playing, but 2020 doesn't count, right?
Yeah.
So, and if he didn't play in 4 games in one of those seasons, he has 3 years technically, right?
Yeah.
So I think I mean, unless he just absolutely destroys this year, like which he might, because he'll be draft eligible. But does he get 1st or 2nd round consideration? Because it's so hard, like how they evaluate quarterbacks. Because like you're saying, there's no way that guy's a pro, and then the next thing you know, he's a 1st rounder. Like what?
Yeah.
Like they were talking about Malik Willis going 1st round, and I'm thinking like, yeah, he's a great athlete and all, but like. Is he really a 1st round pick? Which he ended up not being. All right, so Corum went. So let's recap. So after our pick of Dell was Brendan Armstrong, Dylan Gabriel, Cameron Ward, Malachi Corley, Quentin Johnston, Jalen Cropper, Dante Cephas, Tavion Wicks, Blake Corum, and then now the 2nd tight end, Michael Mayer.
So Andrew did not like our Nathaniel Dell pick.
Well, if he had been here, he could have talked us off the ledge. Okay, so now it's Rakeem Jarrett. Oh, Stribling just went. So it's Jarrett, Mims, Stribling. So we need to figure out. We got Schlee. I don't know. Rice isn't a bad pick either.
Let me look real quick. I think we go quarterback, and I think we go Schlee.
You think Nathaniel?
So? Yeah. I mean,
what about Plumlee?
I would rather Schlee. I mean, Schlee is a. Let me pull it real quick.
This will be his 4th year.
Yeah, but
19 was a redshirt.
Redshirted in 2020 doesn't count.
Right. So he has like 3 years left.
3 years.
Oh boy. Okay, and then this is going to be interesting. Like Dell, he doesn't like the pick, but I think, there's Rice. So Rice is off the board. So I don't feel bad if we don't get him.
So we have 1 or 2 picks. So the question is, do we go?
I know that Andrew does not like Schrader. I know that. We talked about that in the pod that'll be coming out. I think right now for us, Schlee's the best pick. And Booty just went. So I think we go Schlee. I think that's got to make him happy.
Think so?
1 second.
Is he in the chat? I haven't even looked.
I'm G-chatting with him.
Yeah. You got 40 seconds.
Okay, give me a second here.
Quick. Go on, Andrew.
My computer is so delayed. There's too many windows open.
Is he in the Discord? I say just wait on QB and snag an amazing running back wide receiver. Okay, so now we need to go. Oh, shit.
There's not really an amazing guy out there.
Mario Williams.
No.
Jaden Bray. Kiner.
I don't want Tank. I don't want Isaiah.
Oh, shit. Cooper.
Just go Schlee. Just go Schlee.
Schlee?
It truly is the best option. They just, 8 receivers just went off the board.
Whew. That was getting... Schlee. Yeah, so all these... I know, I forget we're live, doing a podcast, but a lot of receivers have gone. So it left our options really limited. And I think the receivers that we'd be looking at next, I think we can get them coming back around.
Yeah. I think we're entering Kiner territory.
Think so?
Josh is a huge fan of him. CFF guys. And I trust that man when it comes to running backs on the BMI,
Let me ask you
this. He's got 2 years eligibility. He's going to Cincinnati. That's a great system.
Let me ask you this question.
We don't have a running back yet.
Hold on. Bijan has not gone.
Bijan Robinson?
No, he hasn't gone. Oh, he did. He did.
Oh, he went. Yeah, he went
he was okay. He was auto picked. I'm sorry. He was auto.
Yeah. He went.
I was like, holy shit, where did he? I was like, how is he still on the board? How is he still on the board? Now, here's another question. I know I mentioned it in our chat earlier, taking 2 tight ends kind of early. Michael Trigg is still there. Now, I wouldn't be shocked if Jared grabs him with one of these next 2 picks because he's really high on him. But the offense that he's in is high ceiling. But
I don't have a problem with Trigg.
I think if he's there in the 6th round, we grab him. Fair?
Well, I just asked Andrew about him. So
there went Swin. So after our Schlee pick, it was Parker Washington, wide receiver. Jackson Dart ended up going. Trayvon Rudolph, wide receiver, and Titus Swin. So now Jared's on the clock.
So Andrew really wants Torrey Horton from Colorado State.
Now?
I don't know if he means now or just in general. He said he does not like Kiner.
I think we have to take his input. How does he like Bray?
He likes Bray. He loves Bray. He literally just goes Bray. I think Bray's our pick here. Bray's definitely our pick here.
See, Trigg. Oh, Sal took Trigg. I knew. Yeah, Jared just chimed in. Jared just chimed in on the Discord. I heard him. He said he was like, "Son of a."
That's a good pick. That's a really good pick in my opinion.
Yeah, I think Trigg would have been good. Even if we had taken him next, we would have been stocked at tight end. So Kamar Wheaton just went. Jared took Zachary Franklin. He's a highly productive receiver. I wonder if that was his best season. You know what I mean? How do you top 1,000 yards and 12 touchdowns at UTSA?
I mean, I have not gotten that hype, but I also have not looked.
Well, no, I haven't really looked into him. Also, Kiner's gone, so it doesn't matter. We don't have running back. And
so I think we still stick to. I think Bray is worth it here, but then I think we do need to consider.
Okay, you'd rather have Bray over Mario Williams.
Yeah.
And
Bray has a shot at being receiver 1 for 2 years. Mario Williams has a shot at being receiver 1 for 1 year.
Right. Okay. So then, what about Puka?
I wouldn't want Puka.
Well, hold on. He's got. I guess technically he's draft eligible, so no. Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Well, Bray. Like, I'm surprised Plumlee's still there. Maybe it's just because he's gonna be draft eligible, but
He's
I don't
technically not really proven anything besides like
Right.
the 1 year at Ole Miss where he ran for 1,000 somehow, but
Gus is going to use him.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's like Nick Marshall 2.0. So I think we go Bray.
All right, so Kuntz just went. Shuck went.
Andrew says he likes Horton. He likes Gavin Bartholomew. I just
Tight end.
I don't want to do that again. I don't think we end up with Bartholomew. I would do him in like the 7th or 8th, but like that feels steep. I don't think he's like superstar. Like,
what about Van Dyke as a quarterback? Like,
he's draft eligible. It is a 6-point passing, but like,
is he going pro? Is he going pro after this year?
He could.
Drake May.
I don't think we need a quarterback again for a little bit.
I'm just making sure, spitballing here to make sure we don't.
Yeah, I don't think we need to go quarterback yet.
This is going to get really tough after about 10
we're about a round away from what you end up doing is like conceding, right? Like, like next round we start panicking and we take Travis Dye. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, that's not like I don't think that's probably the optimal pick, but it's a decent pick. It's like survivable, you know?
Right.
And that's what we're going to end up getting here in a little bit is like the survivable picks of like, let me just do something real quick, and then you just take somebody, right?
So we're one pick from being on the clock here. So
I think we go Bray.
Going Bray again. All right. So
I think Braden Bennett, but go Bray. He's a Andrew guy. So right now we have Bowers is an Andrew guy, Schlee's an Andrew guy, Bray's an Andrew guy. I love Dell personally. Everybody loves Worthy. So I feel like we're hitting all the bases.
All right, receiver, I think we can cool it on receiver for a little while. We've got 3. We've got a tight end.
We really need to try to nail down a running back.
Yeah, because like I like a lot like Merriweather, Spears. Spears is a good one.
Spears is the freshman, right? He's the sophomore.
Well, technically, he's 2020 didn't count. He might be a junior. 29.
He's a. Why does it call him a freshman on the thing? But like you look at his thing and he's got 3 years played.
Does the bowl game count anymore toward your eligibility?
I have no idea.
Because I'm wondering if like the first season he played 4 games and it didn't count.
It doesn't matter though. Like that just
he's
means
draft eligible.
He's eligible, and that's the problem. I wouldn't want to go him. I would take Bowser. I would take not Merriweather, but close. I would take Dye 100% over that. I know that Andrew wants Torrey Horton, but we've done a bunch of his guys.
So he wants Bartholomew also.
Yeah, that's not happening. We're not doing Bartholomew
right
yet. I'm just scrolling through guys real quick just to like try to peg them. Zach Evans. I need to grab a beer and go to the bathroom here in a second. So you're getting all the action here.
Okay, so we need to start looking. Let me pull up
Xavier
Valade. Yeah.
Love that guy, but that's a reach.
Right.
Yeah. Love him. I have a lot invested in him, so I hope he does great, but feels a bit steep. Chris Smith, nothing sexy, but just a solid option.
Okay, I'm looking at the freshman.
Carson Steele's true freshman, right?
Is that the Northern Illinois guy?
He was a true freshman, right? Yeah. No, Ball State. Sorry. I'm not saying Carson's still here, but like in the 8th, I'm in for him in like the 8th 2 years of Ball State eligibility. I mean, all the MAC players.
He had almost 200 carries last year. Yeah. I like him. Put him up there.
Yep, Hip and Hammer and like the.
Would you rather have Bowser or Steele?
Steele. Close, but I don't know. Our team is I feel like our team can win this year for sure. We have not sacrificed.
I think it matters who our second quarterback is, and I'm cool with going Finn soon. Oh, Mordecai just went.
I'm just going through and adding guys to the queue just so we have them in our head. It just gets real wild real quick.
Jaden Reed, is he gone?
No.
Plumlee just went. DTR just went.
I think we need to stick to our guns and go running back here. The question is which one? I like Travis Dye. I mean, if you think about it, he's a 6th round ADP, and at our pick,
but he's draft eligible.
Is 80 plus 80.
Like, I mean, he has to outperform or perform to what he did last year, and I'm down. and
well,
I don't
know. Obviously. But it's just so tough right now. I don't know.
Because he's gone. After this year, I think he's gone.
Yeah, he's definitely gone.
So
I think worst case scenario, we go Horton. But let's see what we can find. And where do we go Jaden Blue, the next Dijon?
All right, so Reed just went.
Shit, we're up.
So I think it's got to be Dye. I think we got to get a running back. At least get one on the board.
Let's take a second here. Second.
We got time. What about British Brooks?
No, if I'm going old, I'm going Dye. But if I'm
Steele,
I don't think we can wait on Steele. And if we lose him, we lose him. I'm not that concerned about it.
What about Tay McWilliams, Baylor?
What about Raheem Sanders?
Ooh, Rocket. I think we can wait. I think we take Dye, and then I think we come back and try to get Rocket.
He's a true sophomore.
Let's take Rocket now, then.
Hey, Rocket. Let's go Rocket. I put him at the very bottom of the queue. Okay. You got him?
So then we'll grab Dye. If he's back around, we take Dye, and then now we're okay at running back. Wait, do we start 3 or 2?
3.
We start 3? Oh, shoot. For some reason, I thought we were starting 2. Okay. Shoot. All right. I gotta pee. Be right back.
Yeah, I'll man the battle station, and then we'll swat. Well, we're definitely close to Finn territory, which is scary. And you should just edit this out, honestly. There's no reason just to hear me talking to myself. Ooh, Jalen Robinson. I was just talking to myself for a half second, and I was like, you know what? You should just edit this out. There's no reason for me to. So I think right now our game plan is
check it out.
Either Horton. Oh, look at you doubling up. Horton, Dye, or Bowser. I think those are our next 3 potentially. And
all right, so Mario Williams. Yeah, go ahead. So just to recap. Oh, Chris steps away for a second. We took Rocket Sanders, Raheem Sanders. And then after us was Kendre Miller from TCU, Mario Williams, Kanata Mumfield, was this Travion Robinson. And then, Jared doubles up with the Texas Tech quarterbacks. DeQuan Finn. Damn it. Well, that was my second quarterback, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We can get. I think Cordero is one we're gonna like to get. I mean, I think Drake May is a good possibility, just because he's got all the eligibility. Dye went. Jared, we've been listening, but we've been like really going at this draft. Oh, that's great. So it's funny because Andrew, he's not with us drafting, but like I guess he disapproved one of our picks.
Man.
Yeah.
And there goes Finn and Dye. Ugh.
I believe it was Dell.
Mac Hippenhammer?
Yeah. So Finn went and then Dye went.
Yeah, that hurts. I mean, I think we go
Bowser.
I think we go Bowser. I was just gonna say the same thing.
Now, hear me out here. Merriweather's still there too. I think he's a good pick. I know he's draft eligible. I get all that, but I think he's a solid 1,000-yard back. And if we're trying to win, I mean, I'm cool with Bowser too. Don't get me wrong. Okay, so here are the running backs I like. I like, not in any order. I like Bowser. Horton just went. Jared just took Horton. Oh, Andrew's going to be pissed.
I mean,
all right. So
we've got so many of his guys. I'm not concerned about it. You know, like Whaley, we got Schley and Bray. Like,
yeah. All right, we're coming up. So I think Bowser. I like Cooper. I like Steele. I like Spears. Let's see who else.
You know, Tay McWilliams from Baylor would technically be a pretty solid value here.
How do you feel about? Never mind.
We're approaching. I mean, if we weren't stacked at receiver, I'd say we should.
Who's that dude? Who's that dude? Andrew likes from Western Michigan. Running back.
Sean Tyler.
Oh, isn't there another guy?
Ladarius Jefferson.
Was it Western?
It's not Western then.
Who the hell was it? Although Sean Tyler's not a bad pick.
No, but he's eligible. But he is also like 5'3", so like you don't have to worry that much about
No, it's that he likes that Zahir Abdus Salam guy, freshman.
Please don't.
I'm not doing that here.
Let's go Bowser here.
Sure. Bowser?
Yeah, I think we go Bowser, yeah. By the way, I think we're approaching Jaden Blue territory. I think we're approaching speculative running back territory.
Yeah.
Andrew's cool with waiting on quarterback.
Right. And I think there's plenty available that we can snag a couple.
You know, the nice thing is we have Schley, so he's got like 7 years of eligibility left.
Yeah.
It's
Jabari Small's another one.
I like Jabari, but he's draft eligible, so I'm down to wait.
Yeah.
Jalen Robinson's a good pick. I just had added him and thought that was good. Preston Stone, like I like Preston Stone. I'm just not gonna do that in the 7th round.
Yeah. Like if we'd been able to get him in like the 10th, 11th, I'd have been cool with that.
By the way, our bye week situations worked out very well so far.
I wasn't even looking at it.
We have not paid attention at all to it. Both our running backs are different so far. All three of our receivers are different. And our quarterback is different from all the flex guys. So we have only one overlapping. So that's just funny how that works.
Another one. Where did he go? Oh, I'm looking at Western Michigan. That's why I was like, why are these guys not showing up? All right. How do you feel about Devin Neal? He's a true sophomore. Kansas.
Bad. It's Kansas. Like,
yeah, but
I mean, I guess technically that's a solid pick, but like, are we just getting a 9th round running back 2 years in a row? Like, is that what we want?
No. I think we throw him on the list.
I just added him. He's top 10 now. I put him top 10.
I like Jalen Daniels from Kansas too, the quarterback, but that's late.
Don't even bring that up, please. We're not doing that.
I want him later.
We can get him way later, but we're not doing that.
In the slow draft portion.
Let's see. This will be interesting, man. And we did. What was the defensive rule we decided on? How many years are we keeping him, or are we not doing this defense?
Well, we're doing defense, and you keep them for 2 years. If you draft them, it's the same way as our other league. If you draft them, you get to keep them. Like if you pick them up like a week before the season's over. And
what is your defensive theory?
If we don't grab one of the top like 3 or 4, like I'm cool with just waiting.
Yeah, I think if we don't pick one of the top 3 or 4, we just wait for sure.
I mean, it doesn't really. There's not much separation between 5 and 30.
Grayson McCall is a good pick.
Yeah. All right, we got to figure out. So we've got one quarterback. We're going to wait on quarterback. What's the best tight end on the board?
He wants Garvin Bartholomew, but I mean, I just don't want to do that right now. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like we have a stud that we're going to not need to worry about every single week. So like we need to just not be concerned about it.
So Tyler Harrell, just hear me out here.
No,
listen to me though. Apparently, if you go look at his stats, like he has 2 years that don't count.
He's a Bama receiver though. Like if he goes off, best case, he's still gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ooh, this is getting.
We're in a weird spot of old versus. Now I think we're gonna start getting the most random of picks. Like we're gonna start seeing guys we would have never considered, and then guys that we would consider like locks.
So Jared took 2 Texas Tech quarterbacks back to back. What about Donovan Smith?
No, I mean, sure, maybe in the future, but there's no way we're considering that.
No. I'm sorry, I'm not right now. Chase Brown, I like as a player. Carson Steele, I like Carson Steele as another running back here.
Oh, Chase Brown's available?
He was, I thought. Maybe he got taken.
He is. Carson Steele gone.
All right. So Chase Brown's still available. And that offense, Bielema, is Bielema, right?
Yeah. For some reason.
Like he's gone. I think this is probably year 5 or 8.
Are we getting thin on receiver right now? Because it feels like the top end receivers that I was like looking for.
All right, so you got Cowing, Puka, Trevalence Hunt. We're one pick. We're picking. So Ja'Cory Brooks just went. Oh shit, Jake Bobo.
I'm just looking at like
Wally Baydoun
receiver type guys. Is this where we go? Chris Thornton from James Madison.
Ooh.
Brian Cobbs from Utah State.
So how do we do the Thornton thing?
I don't know if we do Thornton. I think we skip on Thornton.
Okay, so we got 30 seconds. Jalen Wayne, Donovan Green, Elijah Cooks. I'm just throwing Ollie Jennings.
I think we go running back. Which running back do you like the most out of Merriweather, Cooper, and Brown?
Like just for production, I think it's Brown.
Well, we already have Schlee, so I'm down. Let's just go Chase Brown.
God, this minute is grueling.
Well, you think you have an extra minute to think about it, and then it's gone.
Yeah, and then like it's in my headphones. It's like that last 10 seconds. It's like the Wheel of Fortune. Like,
by the way, Chase Brown has to have 2 years of eligibility.
Yeah, and I don't know that he's. And I don't think he's going to go pro because I think he's like torn his knee up like twice.
I would really like to get a receiver here.
Mm-hmm. But look, we went 3 rounds in a row. Sanders, Bowser, Brown. I'm cool with all 3 of those.
I would just really like to get something here.
I like Cooper a lot.
So Puka Nakua.
So listen to this. So Cooper he's a true junior. He's 5'7", 184. Like, I don't think he's going pro.
Yeah, I can actually get behind that.
That'd be 4 running backs in a row.
I don't. But you have 2 flex and 3 running backs starting.
Yes, right. Like I'm cool with it. Then the receiver starts to look kind of light.
Oh man, Chase Brown's a double. I should have known better. Double start guy.
Double buy.
Or double buy guy.
That's all right. That's all right.
We should consider a Mecca Igbuka.
Igbuka, yeah. Jalen Wayne.
I think we could find old receivers, right? Like Jake Bobo. I think we can use him at the end there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like there's more that, like Hassan Beydoun.
Yeah,
is a good old guy. I like.
He's a PPR machine. Halani just went.
Those are fine. I get it, but like, I think the Arkansas State receivers are really interesting.
Right. Jabari Small.
Styles, interesting. So recent picks: Lorenzo Styles, Aiden O'Connell, Halani, Jaron Hall, Sean Tyler,
Seth
Hennigan.
Jared has 3 QBs, and 2 of them are Texas Tech.
Yeah, I mean he's doing that. Which
so Devin Brown just went from Ohio State.
I just don't like that because I think he sits 2 years.
I'm cool. I'll tell you this. I said it while you stepped away. I think if we want to just get the best quarterback available, even if he's like 1 year, I'm cool with just taking Cordero and just putting up a bunch of points for this year and then trying to.
You think it's Cordero?
No, I'm not necessarily here. I'm saying if we can grab him as our second starting quarterback, I'm 100% cool with that.
Yeah.
So
right here, what do we think?
Cooper just went.
Yeah, Cooper is a good pick. Jared's a good pick there. He got a couple good picks. We'd like O'Connor. We talked about that in the pod that's coming out next.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cooper is a good pick there. Marks is a good pick. Like Mississippi State. Like, is he really thinking he's going to go pro? Like, he might stay that 4th year. So, do you like Nakua or do you like Merriweather? Or do you like going maybe a quarterback?
Hold on. I'm looking at like the rivals.
I don't think we go Klubnik. I don't think we go Aller. I don't think we're there yet.
Yeah.
Although I just added him to our queue just so we had him.
All right, are we up?
Yeah, we actually are. Matthew Golden, good pick. I like that. So what do you think? Do we go Nakua?
Puka? I mean, Jaron Hall's got to throw at somebody. It's going to be Puka, right?
And he's technically a true junior, so he's got 2 years maybe.
No. He would be – he's a true junior. He had 2 years at Washington, transferred, and played BYU last year. But
you're right. He's a redshirt sophomore, essentially. So he's got 2 years eligibility extra. I'd say go for it.
Puka?
Yeah. Bray could be a bust, and I don't think – I mean, Puka's not a bust.
He's more of a sure thing, yeah.
He's more of a sure thing. And he's got the random bye week every year because he's BYU. I think we need to consider –
Actually, Andrew was not considered on that pick, but we did know that he liked him.
Oh, we know he likes him, so we're good with that. I mean, if you think about it, right, he is a 10 to 12 rounder, and he just went, what is that? 9 times 16 is what? 9 times 10 is 90.
It tells you in the thing. It tells you in the draft.
144.
136.
136. So that's a good value. That's like 11th round. That's like pretty on par.
Yeah. Who took Ali Jennings?
He went like 2 rounds, 3 rounds.
Yeah. Okay, there he is. I see him. Went 8-6. Okay.
Crooms.
So Merriweather, Wally. All right, we got to figure out where we're going next.
I think we have to go quarterback.
I like Van Dyke more than Delora, yeah. When you move him up there, yeah.
Delora's got 2 years guaranteed, though, by the way. I'm not saying take him. I'm saying but just as a heads up,
Van Dyke could technically leave after this year. I think Cordero is the more. Cordero has 2 years, right?
Let's see.
I don't think that first year counted, or did it? I don't know. Shit. There's Knighton. Knighton just went.
Well, 2020 doesn't count, so that's
right. So he's got 2 years.
He played in 4 games. I guarantee you that he got redshirted. Jalen Knighton's a good pick.
Yeah. I think Cordero's got 2 years. I'm really cool with Cordero. I think Andrew would get behind
Andrew
Cordero.
loves Cordero, so let's put him.
He also likes was it Lockhart from San Diego State? But he like Horton, Elijah Cooks. Like we could really go the San Diego. I mean,
so Brian Cobbs, by the way,
went already.
Oh, he did.
He went.
Okay, I was going to say
fifth round.
Oh,
Michael Pratt went. Oh, that's a good pick.
If we're in concussions per game,
well, he's not going pro. He's not going pro, and he's got 2 more years.
Yeah, it's just
in the 10th round. I can get behind.
You got to hope he doesn't get hurt.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting rough.
It's getting real thin. Yeah, it's definitely getting thin.
Cameron Rising, like I think he goes pro if he has a good year. Like his stock has gone up.
I just don't know if he produces enough,
right?
To be cool with 1 year. Like if you told me 2 years guaranteed, cool, let's do it. But because it's just the one.
What about the James Madison dude?
Has he been picked? Tyquan Thornton? Chris Thornton. I mean, there is no.
Can you pick James Madison, guys?
You can't. So we'd have to placeholder him, which is fine.
Yeah, you can only take their defense. That's the only thing we can draft.
So I think we do it.
The receiver?
Yeah, Chris Thornton. Why not?
Yeah.
So just kind of prep it.
I'm trying to pull it up here. So he's a redshirt senior.
It's definitely a 1 year move.
5'8", 168.
I don't care. I mean, he's going pro anyways because he has to. But our options, I like
83 receptions. I think he's a win now guy. I think we prep it by taking like a just junk. Like
you take Tyquan Thornton.
Oh yeah,
that's what everybody's been doing is Tyquan Thornton.
Good idea.
I put him at the top. We're good there.
Cool. I'm gonna pick it. Go ahead and have it typed out. So when I pick it. So if he goes, let's say this happens to happen before we pick. Where are we going?
I think we go Cordero.
Cordero, take the quarterback.
And I think Van Dyke comes into play. Or we could go like a Drake May,
because you're going to get at least 2 more years.
Cordero's gone.
Stewart. So now it's us.
I think we go with Thornton. Let's do it. Let's
you got it typed up?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. I did it in the chat here, so I need to go. I'm going to try to go to the Discord and say the same thing.
Let's do it.
Jared is so right. But like everybody's been doing Tyquan Thornton. It's just so great that like there's been a relevant receiver whose last name is Thornton.
That's gone.
That is gone. So you can then be able to say, yep.
Oh yeah.
We're getting weird now.
This is where it starts to get real fun.
Yeah, somebody took a guy named Chetron.
I'm gonna after the 10th round, I think I'm gonna put it at 90 seconds. Because we've run through the 10 rounds damn near less than an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the way that we had paced it out, we were going to be through like 5 at this point.
No, this is going well because of we got a couple auto drafts.
Yeah.
Everybody's on it.
All right, so I'm gonna up it to.
You just do like a minute 15. Give us 15 seconds.
I'm gonna do 30. I'm gonna do a minute 30, and that's what's gonna be starting after JD picks, and then we got to figure out what we're gonna do.
I think we consider a quarterback here.
Yeah.
I think we can consider Delora.
What about is Tay McWilliams still on the board?
No, he got taken like right after.
Yeah, I see it. 8-4, yeah.
By the way,
when do you take Klubnik?
I just don't like either of them enough.
Yeah.
Either of those two quarterbacks enough.
Ah, man, these tight ends. Man.
I will say we're pretty much stacked at receiver, so we should consider tiebreaker being running back. What do you think about Cooley from Louisville? He's got 2 years eligibility.
Uh-oh.
What does that? Timer expired with Jairus Stearns. Sal? Sanka, you dead?
What happened? I can pause it if he... Yeah, hold on. Hold on.
Screen froze. Yep, so pause it. Maybe we can swap it. Go. That's fine. Go, Earl. Sure.
Okay,
swap
let's
it in.
swap him.
Swap it in.
All right, hold on. Hold on. How do I get to that? Rewind draft.
Are you rewinding? Oh, you muted yourself. What do you got there? Some Taco Bell burrito? What is that?
Ice cream.
Ice? Oh, it is.
Ice cream.
I got you guys.
All right. You guys get out of here. This is serious business.
You know better. It says draft completed. What kind of ice cream you got there?
I don't know. Strawberry something.
You don't know. You trust your kids that much.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Hold on. Who does he want?
He wants Earl, then he wants Bo Collins. So he wants Earl, and then Yankee takes his 2, and then he wants Bo Collins. You see that?
Yeah, I'm in the new draft room, so it's giving me I'm trying to figure it all out. Hold on, I gotta resume and then take JoJo. Okay, then he has Hutchison, right?
He had Hutchison and Prater. He took Prater, then Hutchinson. So Prater.
Okay. All right, we're back in business.
We're back.
We're back in business.
Jared, stop stealing our picks. Okay, that works. We weren't expecting. I get the hype on him. He's been hanging out. He's been hanging out with the C2C crowd when he takes Cartavius Norton and Damian Martinez.
Right.
I mean, we're in a good spot. We've diversified pretty well. We need quarterback, really. I mean, right now, what are you thinking? I think
we go quarterback.
Do you think it's Delora? Do you think it's
I don't love Delora at Arizona.
I don't either, but it's 2 years, so it's pulling me in a little bit. What do you think about Spencer Sanders?
Ugh, yuck.
He was actually
if I'm gonna pick a quarterback, I think I'd rather have Rising. over Sanders.
He just doesn't do anything for me.
Oh boy,
I know it's not great.
Rebel Nut is about to expire.
We need picks here. We need to. Jordan Travis is a 15-year junior. What about like there's a bunch of like fill-ins, but we need something young to go on top of that. We can't just. You there, by the way?
Yeah, I'm here. What about your boy from Kentucky?
I'm not doing well. Levi's. There's a bunch of just like old random quarterbacks like Jerko and Rattler and
Talia.
Yeah, and Thorne and Slovis. Like,
I'm okay with going Talia, but not here.
Nah, we can't do that here.
What's wide receiver look like?
I mean, I think we really do need to try to get quarterback here.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Drake May? We're on the clock, by the way. Is it?
Yeah. Oy.
Do we just? I don't think we love a guy here. So can we skip it and go? Do we want to go Andrew's guy, Bartholomew, the tight end?
If he loves him,
he loves him. He's been talking him up. We missed Horton. My only other thought is, do we take a speculative guy, Jaden Blue?
Yeah, I think there's some tight ends that are still available, like Latu and Bell,
Strange, and all those guys. I agree.
Yeah.
Sims and
I'm
Sims.
cool. I'm cool going with a young freshman, just a stash guy.
Jaden Blue is like supposed to be the guy, right? I'm not making that up, right?
I don't think so.
I mean,
You want to do it? Do Blue.
Let's see.
You got 30 seconds.
15. Yeah. I mean, let's do it. Why not? One in a row. We haven't done one yet, you know? Let's do it. And running back is a position where we could use it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes sense.
Yeah. Like, I think you're going to start seeing, like you said, wild picks just kind of out of the blue anyway. No pun intended.
Yeah.
But, like, there's still some good running backs that have, like, 1 and 2 years of eligibility still sitting out there. Like Spears, Small. You've got Brooks, Noel, Vidal, Bentley, Cook.
You know what we could have considered there too is
what about Cooley?
A defense. I kind of like Cooley. Mike and those guys really are fans of him, and he's got 2 years of eligibility.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sorry. Excuse me. He's got 3. Like, he's got a guaranteed 2 years.
Yeah.
It's Louisville. I'm down to try it. Like, I'm down to do that next. Running backs definitely are weaker flex position. I'm cool with Bartholomew at this point, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm cool with Drake May. I'm cool with Small, Spencer Sanders.
Granger. What about Granger? I know he's one. We got to get quarterback at some point. Starting quarterback.
But I don't think he's it. I don't think that's it.
Okay.
I'm cool with going defense. I'm cool with Georgia.
And popping the.
I would do Georgia. I don't think I would do others.
Go Georgia.
I don't know if I wouldn't do the others. I don't think, but like I'm down to throw them in our next.
Jalen Wayne just went. I didn't realize he was still there.
Yeah, see, we just got Simpson from Bama, the freshman quarterback, just got picked.
Screw that! I'd take Milroe.
I mean, I wouldn't take either of them.
No, I'm just saying if I'm going to take a quarterback from Alabama and it's not Bryce Young, I'm taking Milroe.
There goes cool.
All right. Your guy Jake Bobo. When are we targeting him?
I like Bobo.
See,
That's an 18 to 20 rounder to me.
See, you like him. I like Baydoun, and I think Baydoun, he's just a target machine.
I like Baydoun more than Bobo for sure.
Okay.
I think that
I think we move Baydoun to the top receiver that's available for us.
I just scrolled him up some, so yeah.
Like you can take Elijah. We don't have Elijah Cooks on there. The only thing about that situation in San Jose State, like we are optimistic that it works out and it's great, but like, what if it's not?
Yeah, I don't disagree, but like we're picking our 6th receiver at this point.
I'm cool. Hold on,
we're picking our receiver 6 right now. You know, like we've picked.
If we're taking. Well, hold on. Tyler Harrell has to be in play then.
Is he a true sophomore?
He is. You got to look at it. Go look at his.
Jesus, Lord have mercy.
He's a sophomore, but it's
like if you
year.
squint and turn your eyes to the side, you know, like I don't know. Like I mean, I guess he's up there a little bit, but like if you're talking, by the way, if you're talking about like stud producing players,
yeah,
regardless of eligibility, Keaton Thompson from Virginia is up there.
I'm cool with that too. Like at this point, I'm cool with taking guys that are going to help us win the league today or this year versus.
So if that's the case, does Thompson have receiver eligibility too, or just running back?
I think it's if it doesn't
they
say
move him to just running back. That makes no sense. He's more receiver.
What's it say in the?
It says running back, but
yeah, because if he had multiple, it would give you both. So whatever they've got him listed as.
Let's see.
All right, so defense is in play. Georgia's in play.
I think we're looking at Keaton. Pinckney just went, which is a good pick.
Yeah.
But like I think that's a little early on Pinckney, honestly. But Keaton, I think we're looking at Jabari Small here. I think we're looking at Baydoun. I think we're looking at.
Wait, how many running backs we got? 1, 2, 3, 4.
But one of them is a stash, and we have 5 legit receivers.
Right.
I think we're looking at Drake May. I think we're looking at Bartholomew.
You can punt on quarterback, but like at some point.
No. We need to take. We have a good enough team right now. We need to pick. We need producing quarterbacks.
Tyler,
so
Jonathan Mingo. All right, hold on. Let me see what these quarterbacks say. What's the dude behind KJ Jefferson? I know I'm just thinking right now. I'm not taking him here. I'm just oh crap.
If you said it, I'd know it, but I just don't. Off the top of my head.
Malik Hornsby.
Oh, yeah. By the way, Peyton Thorne has multiple years of eligibility.
Do we like that pick?
I mean, he's actually got 3 years eligibility.
What about Rattler?
I like
Daggy from Western Kentucky. I think that's like just an instant like plug in and produce. And we need that. And I feel like we need that to like lock in a quarterback. Right?
Yeah. And Clayton 2 got picked, right?
Yeah. I think we need quarterback that's gonna be almost a lock to get us, what we expect, 30 points.
I'll move him up. Do you
agree with that?
I do. I think I'd rather Spencer Sanders, which sounds gross, because we have Bray already.
I don't love Spencer Sanders.
I know.
All right, so Keithy just went.
Chandler Morris is a guy we should consider, by the way.
See, Sanders is so boom or bust, I feel like. Like he'll have a great game, then follow it up with nothing.
By the way, if we go May, we have to go Criswell later. What about Evan Prater? I think he's old, though. Technically, he's draft eligible, but he's got technically 3 years of eligibility.
I'm cool with it.
I like Prater, actually. I think we go Prater.
I don't think he goes pro.
He's not going to go pro.
I mean, he would have to have like a Heisman-esque season.
Which at that case, we're like in love with that.
Right. Like, I'm cool with it. If he leaves and like, you know what,
Yeah.
he just won us the league. Like, I'm cool with Prater. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So I like that. And you know what? You're not wrong. I think Granger's solid here. Not here, but like
In the next couple rounds.
kind of coming up. I mean, we need running back.
I think we go quarterback with these next 2 picks. And just now we can kind of back up on.
Well, I think there's a couple, by the way, Grant Gunnell. Not now.
Yeah.
But I think that is a pick, and Andrew loves it.
I know Andrew loves
He's
it.
hated our last couple picks. I like him more than going.
Oh, UGA just went.
That's fine. That's good, actually, to be honest, because that means they're about to start.
Well, that's going
to. We're going to create a run. They're going to create a run. Chandler Morris. I like. I mean, he's actually draft eligible. So he's also like 5'9". So are we really worried he's going to go pro this year? No, but I'm just saying technically. What's amazing is I feel like we've been talking for 12 hours about this, and this is like not even the length of a normal pod. So
Chance Nolan.
So I think we go Prater or Keaton or Jabari Small.
I think we go Prater. I think we got to lock in.
I think Prater's like the guy. But if he gets taken here.
Why is he not autoing? I mean, he must have stepped in or something. Because the only way because I had him on auto pick.
We do need to get some quarterback. We need 2 or 3 of our next 4 to 5 picks.
If he times out, I'm going to put him on auto pick again. Fair.
I mean, don't look at me. He's got a decent team.
Yeah. Well, see, I think he stepped into the draft. I think that's why it
threw it off.
Yeah. Because I had him on auto. Then, he took Hazelwood in the 9th round. He did an auto pick and it didn't time out. He took Brooks. Maybe it just auto picked those. Hell, I don't know. Anyway, it took 20 seconds. I mean, we're running through this draft. I mean, we're almost halfway through the 12th round.
Very impressive how fast this
I didn't think we'd be even through 7 or 8 rounds here.
Yeah, this is
Hey, I'm just going to type in. All right, we're going to do the rest of the 25 now.
Let's just keep it rolling.
Let's knock it out.
Actually, once we make this, by the way, I love, go Prater. I love any of the next 10 guys on our list, 12 guys, 11 guys on our list. I love.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the restroom here and we'll keep it rolling.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I'm back. Some good names going.
Yeah. Our small went. Spears went. Okay, so I know we're high on Southern Miss this year.
What? You think Keys? I don't mind Keys at the end.
I don't think here. I don't think here. No. I think. Yeah. All right. So we took Prater. I think we go. I think Thompson only having running back eligibility kind of hurts.
It's so crazy though, because I don't think he's actually a running back. He's way more. Yeah. He's like,
I'm cool with Baydoun here.
100% receiver.
I'm cool with Baydoun here.
I am too.
And then I think if we come back, I prefer Daggy. However you spell that, say his name.
Yeah.
Or
Daggy over May.
Is May still there?
Yeah.
He is.
I like Daggy over May. I think right now it goes Baydoun, May, Daggy, Bartholomew, Thompson, Sanders, Delora. That's like, to me, is like, feels good about.
I feel like there's players we're missing that like we should be targeting.
We're definitely missing players, but there's nothing we can do about it.
Right.
I'm looking through like rankings sheets and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not, like Frank Gore is a guy, right? He hasn't been picked, has he? No, actually, he did get picked. Where did he get picked? Oh, he got picked on the 9th. Okay. Has Whaley been picked? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like I like North Texas running backs. So I think like Attaway, Isaiah Johnson are both guys that could be popping it at some point. I like Chris Tyree.
No, he's a fucking 8th-year senior. Never mind.
Is Traylon Smith picked? Yeah. We're getting this weird territory right now.
Right.
By the way, I know I'm biased. Malachi Thomas from Virginia Tech is a pretty decent pick. True freshman, looked good last year. He's going to be the starting running back, but it's a bad offense. It's a potentially bad offense.
Yeah.
It's
tough.
So I don't hate that pick at all. But I'm just saying, like, is Colby Mcdonald a true sophomore, or is he third year or freshman? Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, Colby McDonald's a true sophomore. That's not a bad. That's not a bad like mix of like now and then too.
All right, so hold on.
I think we're. By the way, I also think we're entering the territory of Klubnik and Aller. By the way, I don't think we're there yet, but I think.
What do you think about Hawaii? Like they're going. It's Timmy Chang, right?
So are you thinking like, is there like a young quarterback there? You're thinking, or what?
Like, I'm thinking you got Shager. I think Andrew likes this guy. I remember he brought him up in a pod. See if he responds in the chat. They got Cameron Cooper too from Washington State, and they're going air raid. Like that, the volume is going to be there. It's just a matter of Baydoun went. Son of a gun. All right, so we go May here.
I think we do. Yeah, I think we could use the quarterback help.
Yeah.
I think, by the way, we can go like Daggy too. Like, I don't have a problem with going Daggy.
I'm cool with punting on Daggy if we have a legitimate Hawaii option. Like if let me see.
Yeah, see, my thing is I'm thinking right now, weakest position's obviously quarterback. we're a little bit more future thinking, but this is a little bit of like what Andrew wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we need to think now. So what does think now mean? I think now means a Daggy, a Spencer Sanders.
Yeah.
I know you don't like Spencer
Okay, hold
Sanders.
on. So Braden Shager gets the first reps at QB with the first team offense. Wide receiver Zion Bowens, Jonah Panoki, slot James Phillips. Shager, I think he's a true sophomore. I mean, I like it, and I think we don't have to lean on him this year. It's a quarterback competition. Cameron Cooper and Shager, like, I think it's a very, very high potential, high ceiling offense. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I think we need to.
I wish that we were better at quarterback so we could do that, but I don't think we're better at quarterback to just kind of like, risk it. There is my problem.
Okay, I'm cool with getting the other tight end now too.
I think Bartholomew is very much in play.
I think Bartholomew. I like Kincaid.
I'm gonna move him to 1. Kincaid's in the queue, by the way.
Yeah, I like him. He's solid.
I'll move him up.
He had 36 catches with 8 touchdowns. Like, he's purely a probably red zone target. But that horse sounds strange.
Yeah, it's not a horse. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Arian Brown, good pick. I like that, but I don't know. It's just so weird. Like right now, you can take like a really good promising freshman, but
Latu, he's gonna have.
Oh my gosh, JT Daniels, that's a good pick.
Yeah, Latu. Then you got Bell.
There's plenty of tight ends though available.
Yeah,
I'm talking like old tight ends, right? Like Sims. Both Sims are solid. Ryan Jones, Joel Wilson. Bell, like people love Bell. Like I would actually consider Bell for sure here.
Yeah.
So I think right now we're looking at like Bartholomew, Daggy, Sanders. I think I'm gonna move Keaton down because we have got like running back a little bit there. But like Bell and Kincaid, Delore to me is good.
Yeah.
Colby McDonald, like. He's got years.
What about Billingsley?
Jaleel? No. Yeah. He's just kind of cooled. Like, I don't think he's like. I
think we get him as our third. Like, we can grab him as our third tight end.
Yeah. Like, I'm like down with him in like 17, 18, but I don't think I want to go that yet. I don't think I want to do that.
I think what we do. Already. I think what we do. I don't know that he makes it out of this 20, but if he does. We grab him with the first pick of the 21st round.
Oh, yeah. I think at 21, that's a no-brainer.
And then we take Brew McCoy. And then we take... Honestly, we have to get Brew McCoy. You know that, right?
I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Only one defense is gone, surprisingly. I'm surprised that 2 or 3 more didn't go.
Isaiah Likely, is that on purpose? Clint Carlson. That guy's as degen as it gets. We need to make sure that we're good here. We got to make sure our boy is being properly represented.
We've got plenty of time. I don't feel good about that though, because like it's a complete wasted pick.
Yeah, I don't like that at all, but I don't like this is the weird part. Like, do we just give him a random guy? Like, I would feel better about just giving him like someone completely random.
Yeah, I mean, I think you got to give him a tight end, but how do you give him a tight end?
Well, why did he go tight end? It's because he's filled every other spot. That's why.
Right.
Is that why maybe he went Georgia? Because that's exactly why he went Georgia, by the way. Because it's filling roster spot.
Hey, Jared. What do you think we should do here? Because I don't love giving him Likely. Like, it's a wasted pick.
And he went Georgia because of the fill roster spot thing.
I don't think he was going to go Georgia either. Yeah, that's fine, but I think it was set to pick, like, fill out his roster first. Like, I'm cool with giving him a tight end, but the best one on the board, Kincaid, I guess.
I think Kincaid is the next one technically, and which, by the way, like we both agree would be decent, like good picks. Would have done Kincaid here, so it's not like it's a bad pick.
Coastal,
Gravette.
Yeah.
We can't go Coastal because that makes no sense. He went likely
Why?
because he was the top guy on the board, not because he likes Coastal.
Uh-huh. Okay. So do I want to give him Gravette? Is that who we want to give him?
No.
I don't think so. I don't think he was going to take likely. I mean, I don't think he was looking tight end. Right.
I think we give him Kincaid. Give him Kincaid.
Kincaid. You guys cool with Kincaid? Yeah. All right. So I think the first eligible is Kincaid.
Yeah. Do Kincaid.
All right, boys.
So here's the problem. He's going to do it again.
Yeah, it's going to auto pick for him every time.
Can you take off his auto draft settings? Like, although it doesn't matter. If anything, it's worse because.
Hold on. Let me see if I can ping him in the Discord here.
You gave him Kincaid.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a legit pick. Like,
yeah.
Like, we literally were just like, yeah, we would, like, we're looking at Kincaid.
Yeah. It was going to take that. But now it's just going to take the best player on the board, and it's probably going to take Zappy. Yeah. Hold on. So he has Phil active first on his.
Oh, so you know what? That's exactly what's going to happen is Rain was saying it. So maybe we just give him another tight end here and then see what happens on the next round.
Because so what if I take? Let me uncheck the Phil active first for him then and see what happens.
Do that.
All right. Yeah. Well, whatever his list says. Yeah. 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 We'll figure it out. I didn't feel good about giving him likely. Like,
no, that's an awful
integrity.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Compromised at that point.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Oh, Ivory. I like that one.
Every time Ivory gets picked, I'm like, son of a bitch. How did I forget about Ivory? Like, literally every draft I'm in, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, Zach, I need you back. Stop talking to Jared.
Right. All right, Chris, I got you.
So I think we're looking at.
I'm thinking. Hold on 1 second. I think they're asking how many hours were we going to give per pick on the long or the slow draft. I was thinking 4.
I was thinking 4 too.
4 and then freeze it from like midnight to 8.
I think you do 11 to 7.
Okay. Eastern or Central?
Eastern.
So it'd be 10 to 6 in my time. And we have some West Coast guys though.
So, but like West Coast means it freezes at 8 and it restarts at 4.
Right.
And then that means you just have to like be up at.
I think we do midnight.
I was gonna say midnight. Yeah, we have a lot of West Coast guys.
Yeah.
So let's go let's do midnight to 7.
Midnight to 8. Midnight to 8.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean,
'Cause
it's not gonna really matter, honestly.
Okay, so we're thinking. Oh, wait, hold on. Are we on the clock?
Oh boy. No.
Okay, so we're thinking 4-hour timer and freezing it from midnight Eastern to 8 a.m. Eastern. Because most people will pick quicker than that.
Has Cameron Peoples been picked?
Chris wanted to freeze it at 10 a.m. East or 10 p.m. Eastern and start it up at like 6.
I said 11. Thank you very much.
You sandbagging son of a-
I'm sorry, he said 11 to 7. My bad.
I have an early bedtime, okay? I'm just thinking about myself. I need you to focus, you know? Get off the Discord.
Right.
I need you
Right.
to focus.
Right. Here I am. I'm back.
When do we think about Kendall Milton? Isn't he like a solid, decent RB pick here?
Yeah. I gotta. All right, I gotta mute these guys.
Yeah, you gotta focus, man.
All right, we need. I think quarterback. We're fine.
I mean, I would like another quarterback in the next couple.
I'm cool. I'm cool with Daggy here
I think ideally we go
and lock it in.
I think tight end would be great. I think a quarterback would be great, and I would like, and then like my next tier would be running back. Like I think
I like Shager though. Like if we're gonna start taking another quarterback, I think we.
I think we need something a little bit more proven. Is my thing.
Oh no! Let's ask Andrew. See if he answers.
Oh no!
I'm not saying here. I'm just saying.
I don't have a problem with him at some point, but like, I'm not there yet. We need a quarterback now that's going to produce, like a win now, right? Like, so Prater could stink and May could stink. Well,
Yeah.
There goes Daggy. But like, I don't have a problem with Spencer Sanders here either. So
Daggy. That's who I was. Damn it. All right. That's fine though. That's okay. Yelling a zillion rounds later. Jesus. Andrew.
Give me one second.
Andrew says Joey Yellen a zillion rounds later. Okay.
all right. I mean,
I still think we have. If you look at our queue, our top three is our top three: Bartholomew, Sanders, and Bella.
And don't check the chat with Andrew.
Oh no. Yelling.
Keep going. Keep going.
O'Connell. I saw O'Connell. I don't care about O'Connell. I'm not taking O'Connell in the 8th.
Right. Oh boy. So we need. Okay, you're gonna start seeing some like wild card picks here now. I think.
Yeah, this is gonna get real weird. It's gonna be awesome.
Harrell is good. Bartholomew, I like the Bell.
Yeah, I think our next three on our queue is our three. And I'm cool with swapping Sanders with Bell. But I think we need a proven senior. I think we need I hate Spencer Sanders. But I think
I'd rather take Rattler before I took Sanders.
No.
Like I think I don't like Sanders at all.
we're gonna go Gavin. We're gonna make Andrew happy. By the way, all we've done is make Andrew happy today.
Yeah.
Like every one of our pick, like isn't he a Prater guy? He loves Puka. Loves Bray, loves Schlee, loves Bowers. Like, all we've done is appease that man.
I messaged. I said Bartholomew.
He does not.
I said he's the next pick unless you.
We're going to get him because this Jared just went 2 tight ends, Laporta and Durham. So we're going to be good. There's no way he's goes to third.
Should I set him on auto? Because he's like auto, like he just times out every time.
I mean, if he's timing out every time, yeah.
Hold on, let me make sure he's timing out. So auto pick, yeah, he's autoed. It says immediately pick for owners not present in the draft room. Why is it not picking for him?
So here's I am cool with Bartholomew here. The only thing I don't like about going him is that, like, if he's not like a stud, then we're just taking a draft, like a non-draft eligible tight end that's going to be solid. And I feel like every year,
hold on. Hey guys,
those guys pop up.
So I set him to auto because he's been like timing out the last few picks, and I think it took the best or filled out as what he was missing, and that's why he took Wisconsin.
Maybe that's in his queue though.
It could be in his queue, I guess, but I think I would.
Does he have that setting set up?
It said Phil. What do you think? Right, and that's what was checked for him. So I'm wondering if I unchecked that and undid the pick, who it would take.
I'm fine with doing that too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with leaving it if you guys are cool. Right, fair enough. All right. So we want to go Bartholomew now?
Yeah, let's do it. I think that's the right pick. I also just think that, like, if he's not really, really good, I think that tight end is a position where you can just, like, kind of fill in, like, and get decent starters. So we just are banking on him being a very good starter. So
Harrell went, damn it. Jared's pissed at our pick.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Yes. Excellent.
So, what's our next pick? What do you think? Jaheim Bell's a good pick. Oh my God. There we go.
Oh shoot. Booby Curry.
My dog.
I had him in Dynasty for 2 full years.
I still have him on the team, I think. I mean, I like our team overall, right? Like, technically speaking, we still have 1 flex to fill because Jaden Blue's not going to do anything this year.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's like, okay, well, what do we do here? Do we go?
What do you feel about Evan Hull?
I'd rather Nate Noel. I don't mind Hull, but like Cam Porter's back. And they could do some
trash.
SH, you know, like they could be doing some crazy stuff. So I don't mind Hull. I just don't think.
Yeah, I don't love him either. I figured it's a good name to throw in there.
No, that's a good, like, I think British Brooks is a good name to throw in here. Mm-hmm. I think
if he's their starting running back, he's going to get the touches. Like, British Brooks is solid.
I like Colby Mcdonald too, by the way. He's got 2 years eligibility. He's the starter. He had some solid games. He wasn't like, I mean, like, he barely got time, right? Like, he split, but like, he was pretty solid. He wasn't amazing, but he was solid.
Is he the undisputed starter?
He's the starter, yeah. So I like him. I'm more cool with going like a proven guy, so that's why I'm thinking like Noel or Brooks.
Okay.
I probably would lean.
Deckers and Klubnik just went.
Wow, he's got 6 quarterbacks.
in the first 15
He's got
rounds.
three
Oh, there's your boy.
receivers.
Your boy just went.
That's not my boy. Oh, there it is. Is
God.
Jared listening to us? You can't tell me he's not. What
Jared,
about
Chris wants to know if you're listening to us.
you? Literally, were just talking about him.
We're recording, but it's. I didn't think so. He was one that we were considering. Yeah.
I think we go Noel.
What about? Hold on. What about Irving?
Irving?
Committed to Oregon
Mean.
from Minnesota. Running back.
No.
He's a
It's way
true
too early.
sophomore.
He's behind Cardwell.
Ah,
Lad McConkey.
Bo Nix is gonna suck.
I mean, I'm not. Yeah, we're not taking Bo Nix now. I mean, like we're taking Bo Nix on like the 27th. Draft board shows 16. Do you want to look at that, Zach?
Huh?
Draft board only goes to 16 rounds. Do you want to make sure that we're good on the 20 rounds?
Hold on. Oh shoot. All right.
I'll handle this pick. Don't we worry about it.
All right.
We do need another quarterback, though.
I had to change it to 45 rounds. I don't know why I hadn't set it to
And then
that.
you're just gonna pause it at 20.
Yeah, and I'll pause it at 20 and then I'll send out the say, hey, we're starting it and go from there.
Yeah, nice. I just don't know if the only thing I'm like not worried about, but like kind of annoyed about, is like we don't have any speculative guys besides.
Okay, so now we've got Noel. That's who we want to run with.
Do you like Noel or do you like McDonald more?
I like the fact that McDonald has 2 full years. Noel has, I mean, he probably has 2 years too, but if he has another season like last year, he's going to be tempted to go pro.
But he's tiny, right?
5'10", 175. I mean,
Yeah, go. I like Noel. Let's go Noel. I'll wear it. It's my bad.
okay. That's fine. Oh, they're good. Thank God Spencer Sanders went, so I don't have to deal with him.
Okay. So, yeah, I don't love him, but he serves a purpose.
Yeah.
He serves a purpose.
I
By the
wouldn't
way,
have minded
Noel
him,
is
honestly,
great.
at this point, but like I would rather take my chances with someone else, I think.
I don't
Like Peyton
yeah,
Thorne isn't terrible.
Well, Peyton Thorne's got multiple years too.
Yeah. Talia isn't terrible. Ehlers isn't terrible.
Yeah, Ehlers is good. He's got a weird bye week too, which is nice. Shager. I know you were on Shager, but I wasn't.
Well, no,
buying.
if Andrew says no, he's more in tune with that than I would be. But I know he talked about him like probably a couple months ago. But I think that other guy transferred in not too long ago.
There's like we just need to keep an eye on the old quarterbacks because I do think we need to get one of them. I think we need to get one of Jerko, one of Slovis, Rattler, DJU, Bo Nix. I think we need to get one of those guys because I think they do have the upside of having like a really good year.
Mm-hmm.
But like they're definitely very close to the like I'm just an average quarterback that throws for 225 and 2 touchdowns. So like I don't think we need to spend up on them, but we just need to keep an eye on it so we can nab the last one of them. Is my hope.
I like Jalen Daniels. I feel like has a lot of upside. He just plays for Kansas. That's the problem.
Yeah, I don't like that. I just don't think. I think that offense is always going to trend more towards the running back. I'd rather take. This is going to get weird. I think I'd take Centeo. Like I think that Centeo is
from just
in that
James Madison.
Yeah, he's in that realm of the old guys that we need to keep an eye on.
Mm-hmm. Irons
has 2 years though, doesn't he?
Yeah, probably 3 if we're being honest.
Jay Sean Jackson's a good
he's
pick,
6'6", 215, by the way. DJ Irons.
He's a pretty short guy.
Prototype size.
What are we doing here? Jordan Houston, by the way, has multiple years of eligibility. We should keep an eye on.
Okay.
Like I think that could be interesting.
Okay.
Oh man, there's just so many. What about Garwo? Old guy could be good. Generic Prince. Like this is like where we get to this point where it's like
Aaron Dumas, that's solid.
Tony Mathis Jr. is definitely a slow draft guy for us.
What about Jaron Mangum?
I don't mind Mangum. No,
he's gonna have at least a year, probably 2.
I don't mind Derek Broussard. It's just like a bunch of like randos. Who's here that could like has an actual chance at being a true RB1 or 2 is Eric Gray from Oklahoma.
Chris Ottman-Bell.
That's not bad.
Yeah, Eric Gray is solid.
Jordan Waters is going to get a ton of touches.
This is crazy.
There's just like we're getting in this weird territory of like Brandon Campbell. Is Brandon Campbell picked? Okay, so we should actually really consider Brandon Campbell here.
Okay.
Because he transferred into Houston.
Okay.
He should be the starter.
Because McCaskill's out, right?
Yes. Now, of course, he might not be good next year because of McCaskill, but like if
he's got all the eligibility.
He's a true sophomore.
Right.
And he just went.
Damn it.
I'm so glad I just talked him up.
Damn it.
I think right now, would you go Delora or would you go Colby McDonald?
I don't love Delora.
Only problem is it doesn't.
Or go the sure thing and get Bobo.
No, I don't think he's as sure a thing. Like I'd rather wait. Like I love Bobo, but I'd rather wait.
If I'm going to take quarterback, I'd rather go Ehlers, Talia, or Thorne.
Let me see real quick. What we got working here?
What about Gabbert?
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
You think Allers?
Shit.
Let's go Colby McDonald.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go Colby McDonald. There's so many quarterbacks that we're in the same boat with that I'd rather just take a running back that has some extra years. Like, right? This is a good conversation to have, right? Like, if you're between a couple guys and there's 7 quarterbacks that are in the same boat that you're with.
What about
two running backs? Why wouldn't you just take the running back?
What about your boy Shropshire?
I mean, like, yeah, I like him, but like that's like a random late pick. That's not like a guy I make.
I'm just throwing names.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I don't make a move on that.
Yeah.
I don't make a move on that.
What's the guy that transferred to South Carolina from James Madison? Did he already go? Probably did. What the hell was his name? Like Antoine something? Antoine Wells. No, he's still there.
He is still there. Yeah, Antoine Wells Jr. I just added him to the queue.
So Ottman Bell just went. Stovall, Latu. Okay, nothing that really scares me.
There's just a lot of old quarterbacks left. Let's like talk about present day where we're at, right? Like I think there's a couple guys that we like, right? Like I like Delora because of eligibility. Plus, we're kind of weak at quarterback. But like, there's Bobo. There's some good tight ends like the Sims. There's Wilson. There's Jeff Foreman. Allers is there. Like worst case scenario, I'm totally cool with taking that.
Irons is solid too. Like if we're gonna
Irons. This is like we're in a spot where there's so many quarterbacks.
I think we wait on quarterbacks. I don't know. We even have to take one of these next 4 picks, and we can just try to pick quarterbacks.
You just literally because we're in the middle. I think we can literally just try to weigh it out. Like once they start getting taken again, or the ones that we like, I think we make a move. But otherwise, I don't think we need to worry about quarterback.
Yeah.
So like looking at running backs, receivers, like. Kendall Milton. I like Malachi Thomas. Like he's like a 26.
John Zell Norrells from Akron.
Norrells, yeah, that's like in the same boat, you know.
He's got at least technically he's a sophomore, but it's his 3rd year.
There's also Eric Gray. There's Broussard. There's Mangum. Like there's some good options that are going to start going. So like, running backs are weakest position, but I think we just started loading up a little bit with Noel and McDonald. We feel decent. We almost have to go back to receiver a little bit to provide some depth. The nice thing is Worthy is 2 years. Bray is 2 years. You know, Puka is a BYU with eligibility. You know, Chris Thornton from JMB is gone, but like, you know, there are some guys there we're not going to be completely.
We have Chris Thornton.
Dry. Yeah. I know that's what I'm saying. Is like we're not going to be completely dry there.
Yeah.
But you start 4 with 2 flex starts too, so it's like kind of tough.
Look at all these receivers going. That's 8 in a row that have gone.
Does the guy with Evers have Ewers too? No, he doesn't. That would be cool though. There's like a bunch of like these running backs are very interesting. Mangum, Broussard, and Eric Gray are very interesting to me.
I like also he's a true sophomore, Nathan Carter, UConn
from
running back.
I like Jordan Houston. I like Ulysses Bentley the 4th. I used to hate him on SMU, but I think he's going to get decent production at Ole Miss this year, and Zach Evans is probably gone.
Okay, we're coming up. We got to figure out where we're going to go. So we're going to go. I don't think we need to take quarterback. I don't
think so either. So
I think we go wide receiver or if there's a running back. I like some of these running backs. Like Mangum, I think is good. I think he's your starter down there for sure. I think Garwo is still a solid option. I think Garwo's good. He's had 200 carries last year. I think that's going to be a solid pick for us. Agree? Disagree?
I think we go Garwo. Go Garwo.
You like Garwo?
Yeah, I like him. I added him earlier. I think that's a good pick. We've gone heavy on running back, but with like the flex, how deep flex is that like
you're going to need him.
Like 2 of our best running backs, Bowser and Brown, are old guys. Like, I think that makes sense.
Okay.
All right, but I do think we need to go receiver here.
Yep.
I do think we have to go receiver.
I'm trying to scour I'm going team by team and like trying to pick out.
So I think we can rely on Bobo to be here round 20. Right? I don't like just bank on it, but I think it's possible.
Hey, is N'Kosi Perry still at Florida Atlantic?
Yes.
I know he's on my team in our other dynasty. I was like, I think it was like all up in the air whether he was still there or not. I'm gonna throw him on the list.
Like,
so we don't forget
like
him.
I don't love Corey Rucker.
No.
But I think like at a certain point, talent is worth betting on a little bit.
Yeah.
Like maybe in the 20, like late 20s.
So the Jalen Cropper went high, right? Josh Kelly's still available, and he was the number 2 last year and still had 52 catches, 700 yards.
I think he added him to the queue. I don't think we. Dante
I think
he's a good pick there, by the way. I don't think we make a move on that. I think you add him to the queue. I don't think we make. That's not the guy we're looking at. I'd rather go a position that we already have over that. Taylor Morin, Austin Williams, Copeland at Maryland. Look, question, Damian Webb just went. Love that.
Look, question. I love it. I love it.
Hey, can you add Terrion Stewart, the Bowling Green running back?
Joseph Manjack went to Houston.
Yeah. Yep.
What do you think about that one?
I mean,
at some point,
that's a speculative pick that I like, but and especially with like having Dell, it's like a good potential backup. But like, Matthew Golden's gonna be really good for them. I feel like so. I'd rather just kind of wait. Oh man, okay. So if we're looking, and I'm obviously biased, but if we're looking at like, hey, can we just draft an old guy at receiver? Virginia Tech has 2 very good old receivers that I think if the offense works will be very good. They got Grant Wells, who is a true passing quarterback, Caleb Smith, and Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue from Temple is very solid. I'm not talking now.
Yeah.
And I like both of them enough where you can wait a while, right? Like we're still on round 18. We can wait till round 29, 32, 33, and just wait till one of them gets picked and then pick the other. But like, I think those are 2 options as well. The thing is that like I just don't love the receiver options left. This is a bird. I think we actually might take Jake Bobo. Like I think Bobo is worth it at this point, or quarterback. I think quarterback could make sense.
What about Lindsey?
Oh God, we're up. By the way, Lindsey from what?
Notre Dame.
No, I don't even know a Lindsey from Notre Dame.
Braden Lindsey, but
Lindsey. No. Like I think we go Jake Bobo here. I think like. Let's give it another 20 seconds. Let's scroll through.
Yeah, I'm just looking through Purdue. And who's the next big guy at Purdue?
Yeah, I mean, like speculative guys. But we're not at that speculative phase.
Yeah.
Let's go Jake Bobo.
All right, we still got 50 seconds. He's the first. He's going to be auto picked for us anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, really? That's good.
It'll be take the first guy off the list. Well, as long as we're not set it, fill our shit first.
Yeah. I'll take him at 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just looking through like
there's a bunch of guys that are interesting, but I wouldn't take.
Yeah. Courtney Jackson.
I mean, 19 is pretty good value. I'm going Bobo.
Go for it. It's on brand though, too.
It is, and that's the nice thing. That's
the
nice thing for sure.
I'm gonna have to pee here in a second.
Man, we only have 2 more picks left. So right now, how do you feel about the team? What are we thinking?
I mean, I think it's pretty solid. I don't know that I love it.
It's so hard though. It's 16 teams.
Yeah, it's hard to see. Like looking at my team, I'm like, but then I've got to realize that there's 15 other teams that probably feel the same way. They're like, I like Donovan Green. Donovan Green's the one we need to get.
I think that's good. I think that's a perfect spot for him right now.
I think their offense has so much upside and so much volume that I think
he's also kind of future state too, right? Like
like he got hurt so he got hurt in 21. 20 didn't count, so technically he's a sophomore. Actually, he only played 4 games his freshman year,
so he might. Well, all things considered,
he might technically be a freshman. I put him at the top of the list. Yeah, we take him next.
I think, by the way, that it's worth considering.
Yeah,
a third tight end.
Yep, I think so too. Let me go pee, and I'll be back. Take a quick break.
After the break.
All right, I'm back.
And he's back.
All right.
I don't love I like our team. I don't love our quarterbacks is the thing. It's only because there's nothing proven there. Prater and May are both like, so I think we need to get a quarterback here. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Quarterback?
Yeah, I think we need to land on one more quarterback.
I like, if I don't get Green.
I think Green's good. I think Green's our number one. But I think Peyton Thorne is up there because he's got 2 years eligibility and he's good. I think Gunnell's up there. I like his upside.
Okay.
I think if we shoot at enough upside guys, we'll hit one. You know?
That's fair.
I like I think Spencer Rattler is now coming into the situation, right? Like, I think he's now into play. We just don't need another running. Like, I think right now we have a lot of running backs that make sense, but I don't think we need them. So we need to avoid them.
See,
like, I think doesn't make sense to do a running back.
Right.
Because there's not enough spots for it.
Yeah. All right, who?
We're not at the Brew McCoy stage yet, but we're close. Malachi Thomas is not far off too, but also a running back. You heard great. Like, see, there's a lot of intriguing running backs. Man, Jack, I love that name. So I think right now our one is Donovan Green. All agree on that one, right?
Good. Excellent.
And then I think
hold on. So here's kind of it's a speculative play, but I think everything kind of points to where, like, Jalen Johnson transferred from Georgia to East Carolina, but Snead is gone. CJ Johnson got suspended indefinitely. Like, that could be like a really home run play.
Yeah, but
not now. I'm talking in this job. I'm trying to talk it out because we won't be able to.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, like, yeah. I mean, a lot of that makes sense, but like, I don't know if we do that. Like,
no. I'm talking. We got 25 more rounds, and I'm thinking.
Yeah. Down the road, I'm totally in.
Because we're not going to be sitting like this for a couple hours to chat about it. Is my point.
Yeah, you got to remember though, if we're gonna post this on like Wednesday, people are gonna hear this pre.
Well, I can cut.
No, we don't need to worry about it.
Cut.
Remember to cut this spot.
No, I had to go loud so I could see it on the wave.
Like the thing would go way off.
Yeah.
Dude, I will tell you what, Jared, man, I think he's gone off the rails on a couple of these picks. But I think he's got like a really like his first 11 rounds were really, really solid.
They're having like a whole conversation about like college fantasy, like in magazines and stuff.
So I think right now, if I could bank on us getting 2 guys right now, I'd go Green, and I'd want, I think, Grant Gunnell or Peyton Thorne.
Okay.
I think that's where I'm at. I think we really need quarterback and a receiver. Like, I think both of them are just. It just needs to be. That's where we need to be. We got 2 young tight ends that should be very good. Obviously, Bauer's amazing. We really loaded up. We waited forever on running back, and then we loaded up. We also got like a stash, which I like. Yeah, I'd really like to get a receiver here before the end of this. Even if we don't get Green, I think we have to find a receiver. Even if the reach a little bit for a receiver, I think we have to take one that we like. Because, Worthy's great, Dell's great. We think Bray is going to be great, but he's our risk guy for sure. Puka is going to be great. Chris Thornton from JMU could be awesome. Or they could go to the Sun Belt and just shit the bed. Right?
Yeah.
And also, too, it's just so deep, right? Like, we're looking at 3 running backs, 4 receivers, and 2 flex. That, like, even if you love 7 guys, you still have to fill out 2 flex. Like, that's where we're at.
Yeah.
In this league. So, and then, by the way, I think, side note, running back, Jordan Houston's available, and he has multiple years of eligibility.
Okay, so this is kind of shitty. So my Donovan McCulley that I had at Indiana, quarterback, freshman quarterback, switched to wide receiver, and because Bazelak came in.
Yeah. Are you trying to maybe take advantage of like a weird positional thing?
I wasn't trying to take advantage of it.
Green just went.
No.
Oh, go Gunnell. Damn it.
No. Oh, no.
Give it a second. We got a minute to think, but like, there's no other receiver we love, right? We took forever to get to fucking.
It says
Bobo.
Gunnell should have 2 seasons, but will require a waiver to be immediately eligible. I'd rather go Thorne. That I know he's going to play.
That's fine. Thorne? He's got years too. Let's stash Gunnell. A little bit. There's a shot that Gunnell is going to be available, like, in 3-4 rounds. To be honest, Jared Price just going ham on quarterbacks. That's 5 in a row. He's got 7 quarterbacks right now. Lombardi, Emory Jones, Holton Ahlers, Chris Reynolds, Spencer Sanders.
I wonder if he's just
Garrett
got all
Schrader
this, like,
and
sorted by position. And he's probably got like 40 quarterbacks. But luckily it stops at 20, so then he can recalibrate. Elijah Cooks just went. Malachi Thomas.
That hurts.
Hank.
The problem is I like running backs more at this point than receivers.
Yeah. Hank. No, I don't want Hank. I like Mangum.
I like Houston.
Oh, Houston's solid.
I like Houston more. I also wouldn't have any issue with going Rattler.
I know we don't need a quarterback right now. I think.
Where are we weak?
I think we're stronger at quarterback than you're giving us credit. Like Prater and Schlee could both be very good.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Our receivers are stacked, right? If we're thinking what we're thinking, our receivers are stacked. Our running backs are very good, and we have a ton of them. Like, our bench is literally all running backs, basically. And our quarterbacks are Prater, Slee, May, and Thorne, right? So, like, the problem is Slee faces a bunch of stud defenses or real teams.
Yeah.
So, like, we conceivably have to find 2 weeks to fill in. Prater could be awful, or he could be amazing.
Yeah. Like
May
Jerkovich has
might
to
not
come
win the
into
job.
play. Rattler, I don't know, man. Like Rattler obviously is Spencer Rattler. We expect him to be good, but South Carolina.
But they had a lot of talent that just got thrown
They
in
do.
there.
They do. Oh boy.
So who would you go right now? Who would you go with right now if you're not going quarterback?
I would take Mangum probably.
I just like, is there a reason to go another running back that's old? That's my only problem. Like, what's the upside of going Mangum or even Jordan Houston, who I really like? Like, just like I'm hating on myself here. Like, what's the upside, right? Like, we have 3 running backs on the bench that have multiple years of eligibility. Plus, we have a running back in the flex in 3 starting. Like, we almost need to go speculative here. Let me pull up my. I spent some time on some young guys. I wonder if there's 1 or 2 maybe that are really interesting.
What about this one's kind of out of nowhere, but it might work. Terrion Stewart, Bowling Green running back, freshman.
So Terrion Stewart is a guy I brought up earlier that I thought would be interesting. So I'm glad you said that.
Well, he's not a freshman. I guess. Well, yes, technically he's a sophomore.
He's a true sophomore.
Yeah.
This is not my. So okay, so
Gunnell
a couple.
wins.
Who?
Gunnell.
Yeah, that's fine. Utah's backup running back is interesting. Wesley Grimes, the Wake Forest, like potential next, would be interesting. Let me look up. I spent a lot of time on a queue for one of these. But a bunch of Branson Robinson from Georgia is on this list. What about?
We're on the clock.
Oh boy,
my boy Javon Baker.
no, no. This is an awful situation. What about Zion Bowens? Is he available?
Who?
Hawaii receiver?
Hold on. Bowens?
Yeah, Bowens.
Hold on. No, he's not available.
Is that available?
You said Hawaii?
Yeah, Zion Bowens. Bowens.
I didn't see it. Wide receiver?
Yeah.
I don't see him. Is he not in the system? Oh, he went already. He just went in the 20th round.
Oh, he just went. Do you want to go the Wake Forest potential future guy, or do you want to go?
No, I think we need something that's going to play now. Ron Cook.
It's just another running back.
We have 15 seconds.
What about Wells, the South Carolina guy?
I'm cool with that.
Let's do that. I think we need a receiver. Yeah. By the way, Jared Price is his cue is totally quarterbacks. He just took 6 in a row.
Well, the good thing is
we're done for the night.
Yeah. Then he can recalibrate it after that.
I mean, all these guys are kind of old, and then he's got Armstrong and Schrader that should have some years.
Yeah, I think he's going to be like, what the hell?
So I think here's where I think. Well, no, I'll wait because when does the slow draft start?
We're going to start it tomorrow. I'm going to wait till if I start it now, it's going to freeze here in a couple hours anyway.
Start it at like 10 a.m.
Yeah, I'll put that out.
All right.
So that's it. That's it for
that was it. I hope. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is like an awful podcast, but I feel like this could be interesting.
It's 2.5 hours.
Well, they're gonna know what they're getting into. So
Yeah. But
Oh.
all right. Well, I'm going to end that there. We'll slow draft and we'll fill you guys in with how it ends in like 2 weeks when that's done.
Yeah. If we ever end.
Yeah. But until next time, see you guys
Yeah.
later.
See you guys.